nerves. So this is cranial nerve number 2. And where it comes together here in the middle, optic chiasma. Here's your pituitary gland, right? Sits in your sella tertia, right? Okay? So they can also sit it this way. Stick this here, stick a pin here, say, and say, what's the lobe? Frontal.
So they'll ask what is this lobe?
Yeah, name the lobe. Okay. Or they could do this. Because if they're going to stick something in the other side, they're going to be asking you for arbor vitae. Okay? So this is where they do cerebellum. Okay? Now, we're going to flip her over. Okay? In here, you've got this white area that comes up over. That's corpus callosum. That's what attaches the two sides of the brain. So you're going to have it on both sides. Then, see how this opens? And you stick a pin down in there? That's your lateral ventricle, right underneath the corpus callosum.
So the corpus callosum is this whole like circle thing with the little tail?
Well, this one here is corpus callosum. This is actually called the fornix. And they've taken that off of your list of things to know.
Okay.
So you just have to know that corpus callosum goes over the top of this lateral ventricle. Okay. Then, let me see if it's better on this side. Then, over here, you can kind of see, I'm trying to, alright, see there's kind of a membrane covering it. That's your septum pellucidum, okay? So if you see the pin going sideways, with a little membrane, that's septum pellucidum. Versus being stuck straight down in, that's your lateral ventricle, okay? Alright, so then, this is beautiful. See the nice round? That's thalamus. This down here is epithalamus. I'm sorry, hypothalamus. Okay, so thalamus, hypothalamus, because it's below. And then this little guy back here is your pineal gland. Sometimes I mispronounce it as penile gland. It's pineal. Okay? That'll be on there for sure. This will be on there. Here, do you see where this is? This is where you cut that V of your optic nerve. So right here's your optic chiasma. Okay? Here's your pituitary gland. Okay?
Where's the pituitary gland?
Right here.
Okay.
Okay. So it looks like testicles.
It looks like testicles.
Hanging off.
Okay, so then right here, see this little duct here going down? This starting right about there, okay? That's your cerebral aqueduct, and it ends right here at the base of the tree. That's your fourth ventricle. And I think of it, try to remember it as watering your tree, because it, you know, the cerebral spinal fluid comes down, and here's your fourth ventricle right here at the base of the tree, which is your arbor vitae. They will ask you that, I can guarantee it.
The white part is arbor vitae.
Yeah, the white veiny stuff that looks like a tree. Okay, so then here, right above the pituitary, this is the midbrain. And there's two parts. There's the midbrain here, and what's above the cerebral aqueduct back here is called the corpora quadrumina. Okay? Then there's this little bulge behind the pituitary. That is the pons. It doesn't look all huge like it does in the books. Okay? It's just pons, medulla oblongata, think Waterboy movie. And down here, see, you can see the central canal. This is spinal cord, okay? So, you can expect corpus callosum, you can expect frontal lobe, cerebellum, arbor vitae, lateral ventricle, thalamus, pineal gland, pituitary, pons. I mean, all of that, and you're going to see this too, and that'll be dura mater. Okay? You're going to see all of that. Okay? Awesome.